National Health Insurance Agency has commenced a 4-day induction and capacity building retreat for newly inaugurated board members and management staff of the agency. The retreat, which is taking place at Royal Park Hotel, Iloku Ijesha, Oriade Local Government Area of Osun State, commenced on Monday with a brief opening ceremony. The Commissioner of Health, Barrister Adeleke, who was present at the opening ceremony, advised members of the board to relate with career officers and learn the value of teamwork.
Results they have made since they have trained them, the challenges of the office, they appointed to man, and expect them to cooperate with the management team who have been on ground since, with the technocrats, with the administrative staff who have been on ground, the nitty-gritty of the office, and has the quality of the healthcare delivery, and especially
The Executive Secretary of OSHIA, Dr. Akindele, while speaking on the progress of the scheme, also calls on attendees to pay maximum attention to the workshop as it is important to improve the success recorded by the agency.
OSHIA was established by the Act of Parliament in 2018, and that Act came with the edit of the OSHIA. Now, one of it is the establishment of a board for OSHIA, and most of the people in the board of OSHIA are statutory members. So about 90% of people in OSHIA are statutory members. That's why you'll find a lot of seasoned administrators present in our board. It's a good thing, and I think we should appreciate those who enacted the law to establish OSHIA for that. The agency did not start full operation until about 2 years later. But since the enactment of the law, it became compulsory for all civil servants to get part of their money deducted into this scheme. The scheme that the agency will be operating is the OSHIA Health Insurance Scheme. And 1.5% of the basic salaries of all our civil servants were deducted. This started immediately after enacting the law, and the deduction went on till OSHIA becomes fully operational. So what that means was that, at least for that 2 years, there was accumulation of funds in the OSHIA, which allowed a smooth takeoff when the OAS program started. When I came, and the operation has been very smooth. Also, occasionally, the state agency will get support, technical support, financial support from the federal government, especially when it comes to the issue of the vulnerables. And that, with what we have from the civil servants, has been the pillar on which OSHIA stands and operates. This has been on like that. When I came on board about 6 months and a few weeks ago, the statistic I had was that we have about 248 enrollees, 48,000 enrollees in the register of OSHIA. Most of these people, about 244, were formal sectors. That's the civil servants and their families. So what's that? The interpretation of that was that we had just 4,000 informal sectors. Informal sectors are people who are not civil servants and their families. The yardodgers, the Okada riders, the pepper sellers, the barbers, the mechanic, artisans, and things like that. So we have just 4,000 on board. And when I look at the statistic of Osun State, the last statistic puts the population of Osun State at 5.5 million. What this translates into is that we have over 5 million people that are still not enjoying the health insurance.
Dr. Michael Oyerinde, the special advisor to Governor Adeleke on primary health care, commended the leadership of OSHIA while urging the board members and management staff to make judicious use of knowledge gained from the retreat.
I urge all the board members through this training workshop to inculcate the vision and mission of OSHIA inked on the acronym of equity. Equity will mean efficiency, quintessence, uniqueness, integrity, transparency, and empathy. And as well, challenge ourselves in order to strengthen the work of OSHIA so that its consequent impact can be felt on other health service providers, either at the state level or at the local level. In addition, I encourage all the governing board members that they should be firm in discharging their oversight roles, which are policy formulation and appraisal of implemented tasks by the management board so as to enhance performance and credibility of the operations of the agency.
From Idesha Tofumelu Mide, Inside Links TV. Bam.